What's up, dudes? Welcome back. Today we're talking about my entire Nintendo Switch collection. Let's go. Alright, so first one on our list is Zelda Link's Awakening. One of the best games on Nintendo Switch, honestly. It looks really good too. The graphics are amazing. Highly recommend this game. The music's good. If you're into the classic Zelda games, like back on the Game Boy and SNES, all those consoles, you'll highly enjoy this one. It's definitely fun. It's more on the fun side, it's more linear, and highly recommend it. Next one on the list, Zelda Skyward Sword. Another one of my favorites. Some people do not like this game. I absolutely love it. It's more linear and it's just a fun classic Zelda experience. Highly recommend it if you're a Zelda fan. Zelda Breath of the Wild. Highly recommend this one. If you've not played this yet, man, you are in for a darn treat. If you're a Zelda fan as well, you need to have this game in your collection. Same thing with the newest game that just came out, Tears of the Kingdom. And I believe I actually have the steelbook that came in the collector's edition. Let me check. Oh yeah, we got the steelbook for Tears of the Kingdom. So cool. Next one on our list, which I have not played yet. I bought it because it was just at a really good price at my local retro gaming store, and that is ReZero. I've watched the anime and I've seen tons of reviews on this, and apparently it's really good and follows the storyline, and the gameplay is awesome. I'm actually going to play this today. Why not? And of course, two games that I absolutely love that I recently reviewed a few videos back, and that is Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, Maiden of Blackwater. Highly recommend these two. If you're into Japanese horror, you're gonna absolutely love these games. Do not sleep on them, seriously. Absolutely amazing. Great ports, well done. And the next one we got, Lego Harry Potter. This is probably the most nostalgic, chill and relaxing game I have in my whole collection. It's just like when you play this game, dude, you're automatically happy and you're transcended into the wizarding world, and it's just great. This is one of my favorite, morning coffee during fall and wintertime type games. Highly recommend it. Next one is Harvestella, one of the best JRPGs and I think one of the most underrated ones that came out this past year. The next one we have up is Stardew Valley. This is a game you could pretty much sink your whole life into and be happy about it. This is a farming simulator, life simulator. You are a part of this little town, and if you're into Animal Crossing and all those kind of games, you're gonna love this one. This one is Disney's Magical World 2 Enchanted Edition. This is probably the most kiddish game I have in my whole collection, and I'm not ashamed. I don't even care. This game is awesome. It's super easy. It's almost too easy to the point where it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's boring, but it's just very plain Jane type gaming. But if you're into like Disney charm and all that kind of stuff, you're gonna love it. I dig it. It's more so for the nostalgia, like I'm a 90s kid. I grew up with all these movies, so it's really cool. Next one we have up is Mario AllStars. Yes, that's right. Mario AllStars. If you're trying to find this game, I would do it now before prices keep going up and up. They only made so many copies of the physical releases, and if you cannot find one right now, you're gonna be kind of screwed. So if you're gonna go on Amazon, I think it's like $100. When it first came out, it was $50. So if you're gonna get it, do it now. It's amazing. I think my favorite one, it has to be Mario Sunshine. Galaxy's really cool, but it's I think it was better on the GameCube, but Mario Sunshine and Mario 64 look really, really good. The only thing on Mario 64 I do not really care for is the super green grass. Like, the grass in the game is super green. I'm like, damn, you gotta tone that down a little bit. But other than that, this is a great port. It's amazing. These games are fun. I love it. Another one that I have is Minecraft. I haven't played this one too much, mainly because it doesn't really run too well on the Switch. This is more of a PC game because there's so much going on, and the more you build, it's going to start lagging and possibly going to crash the game. So if you're going to play this game for the first time, I highly recommend doing it on PC. Next one up is Resident Evil Revelations. 1 and 2. The classic survival horror game for the Switch. Really good port. I recently did a review on this on my favorite horror games on Nintendo Switch, which is a few videos back if you want to check that out. Madison. Another one that I recently reviewed. A really good horror game. M-rated, which I'm trying to collect a lot of more M-rated games for the Switch because you don't see too many of them. The Switch is more so known for a family-friendly console, so when you get M-rated games, I'm on it. Five Nights at Freddy's. Another classic. If you haven't played this game and you want to get the crap scared out of you, play it. Luigis Mansion 3, one of my all-time favorite games on the Nintendo Switch. The gameplay is awesome, the graphics look good, the colors just pop. It's a real handheld treat in my opinion. Call of Cthulhu. If you're looking for a rainy day type game, detective, mystery, / horror, Lovecraft type vibe, you're gonna love this one. I absolutely love it. It gives me that old school Sherlock Holmes kind of horror, dark. You have a lantern you're walking around with, and it's pretty creepy. And the story is freaking insane. I highly recommend it. White Day, a classic. This is actually a Korean horror game, which I really enjoyed. Haven't beat it yet, but I'm pretty close to the end, I believe. And it's really cool. You're stuck in this school, and there's a lot of things, creepy things going on, and a lot of really creepy encounters, and you're with your friends, and you guys split up, and it's a classic, horror adventure. Recommend it. NG. This is a horror visual novel that's actually taking place after Deathmark. Deathmark is first, NG is second. Highly recommend playing both these games back to back. These are really good, detective horror type games, J-horror. The art is really, really, really good. I'm not sure who the artist is, I keep forgetting who it is, but the man or the woman is a genius. Resident Evil Origins. I absolutely love this game on the Switch. It looks really good and plays just as good. Amazing ports, remastered for the Switch. It's awesome. If you've never played any Resident Evil game and you're looking to do so, start with Origins. Trust me, you're gonna love it. Next one on the list is Blue Reflection's Second Light. I highly recommend this game if you're into Japanese RPGs, as well as really cool music and a cool setting and a cool cast. It takes place with a bunch of waifus, and you're gonna have a good time. Highly recommend it. Final Fantasy XII. This is another game that I recently bought that is on my backlog. I have not played this yet, but I've heard nothing but good things about it, and I cannot wait to play it. So this one and ReZero, I'm actually gonna definitely try out later today because I need to. Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy VII for Nintendo Switch. Absolutely freaking amazing. You guys need to have this in your collection. It's like 30 bucks on Amazon. I'm really adamant on getting games for not retail price. I try to get them for half the price or lower than that. So I'm always on OfferUp or Amazon looking for good deals, and this was a darn good deal. And a lot of people complain about, oh well, it's European, it's PEGI, it's this and that. I'm a collector, I gotta have the American version. Who cares? It's the actual game, Like the only thing you can't do is get DLC. That's the only thing. And this game, there's no DLC for it. It's just, the game is just the game itself. If you're getting Bayonetta or games that have costumes and stuff like that, then I can see why you'd want the American one so you can actually download the DLC for it. But for games like this, dude, just get the European one, it's fine. And it's awesome. Recommend it. Another one which I just did a review for, Final Fantasy IX. I absolutely love this game. This is a really good classic JRPG, good music, a really cozy style RPG. It's amazing. The music, the setting, the characters, fantastic. Yeah. Bravely Default 2, one of the coolest JRPGs by Square Enix that recently came out a few years ago. I started putting a few hours into this, but this is such a time-consuming game where I kind of had to stop or take a break for a minute so I can actually catch up on the other games I have. But if you're looking for an RPG you can just dive into for hours and sink your whole life into for days on end, this is it. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. This is a remake of Blue and Red from back in the 90s, and I absolutely love it. This game gives nothing but nostalgia. It's super easy and not very challenging at all, but it's for the nostalgia. It's for us 90s kids. Life is Strange, the Arcadia Bay Collection. Damn, they really outdid themselves with this one. This game looks really good on the Switch. I highly recommend it for the graphics and the story. It's pretty intense. If you're looking for a good story-driven game and just a relaxing game in itself, I highly recommend these. If you've never played Life is Strange, you're in for a treat. The story's crazy. You can make your own decisions, so it shapes the story, and there's like multiple different endings you can have, and it's amazing. BioShock. If you played this one back in the day, you're gonna love it on the Switch. It looks and runs really, really good. The frame rates are amazing. Xenoblade Chronicles. I just started playing this. After I play this one, I plan on getting 2 and 3, and I'm liking it so far. I haven't gotten super into it yet to the point where I'm like super connected to it. I want to say I'm about a few hours in, so I want to give it some more time to still develop and, you know, build that special place in my heart. So bear with me. As soon as I finish it, I'll do a full-on review. Yeah. Next one is Nino Cooney, another game that I started for about a few hours and kind of stopped. I have a really bad habit of doing that, only because I have a lot of games on my backlog. I kind of want to just try them out in the beginning and then see which ones I want to go back to. But so far, dude, the art in this game is absolutely amazing. It has this, it's by Studio Ghibli, I believe, that did the art for this game. And it looks really freaking good. If you're looking for a nice RPG, chill, relaxing, charming type game with good graphics and good art, this is your best bet. Alright, so these games I'm really excited for. I didn't think they were going to be that good on the Switch, but Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3. These games are an absolute blast. They look really good on the Switch and run fantastic. The frame rates, the music, the story, everything about Bayonetta that makes Bayonetta is like 10,000 times better because of these new updated versions. I absolutely love them. Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3. Do not sleep on these. These are absolutely amazing. I'm going to be doing a review on these very soon, actually. Next one, Animal Crossing. New Horizons. A game that I put about 50 hours into back in the day, and I kind of just got lost and I don't know where I am now. But yeah, if you're an Animal Crossing fan, and if you've never played New Horizons yet, you got to play it. It's definitely worth it. You're gonna love it. All right, the next one on the list is basically the most cultured game I have, and this is Dead or Alive Extreme 3 Scarlet. You basically play as a bunch of waifus on this island doing a bunch of different mini games, and it's pretty cool and fun. I got it for a really good deal, and I'm a man of culture, so had to get it. Recommend it. Next one, Super Mario Odyssey. I have to admit that I just barely started playing this game, like not even a month ago, and I'm absolutely in love. I cannot believe I waited so freaking long to play Mario Odyssey. And dude, this game, it's the freaking GOAT, honestly. Like, I know why this game is like amazing. I didn't think there was going to be a game that topped Mario 64. I don't want to say this one tops Mario 64, but this one is definitely like just as good and like right up there. This is absolutely freaking amazing. Hands down, I think one of the best Mario experiences I've ever had. Next one we have up is Doki Doki Literature Club. This is a visual novel, which do not take this lightly. This game may look like your typical, you know, cutesy anime type game, but let me tell you, this game gets freaking crazy and it takes 10,000 different turns that you are not expecting. The fan club of this game is really good at not spoiling anything. So if you've never played this game, play it. Trust me, it's gonna be worth it. You're gonna get your mind blown. Next one up is Atelier Lulua. And this is more of a kawaii JRPG. I really wanted to collect it. It's just pretty good. It's pretty simple. It's definitely really good. It's like charming and whatnot. I had to get it because I freaking love the Atelier games, and this is just another classic. Next one up is Atelier Riza and Atelier Riza II. So what led me to getting these games and into the whole Atelier series was I just beat Kingdom Hearts 3, and I was feeling that like post-game like depression because I was like, damn, the story's done. Like, I want another cast I can follow, another group of characters I can fall in love with, you know what I mean? I want this adventure to keep going. And that's what led me to trying out Atelier Riza, and I absolutely fell in love. These games are a freaking blast. If you've never played these games before, I highly recommend it. If you're into JRPGs and a good cast, a good story, looking for an adventure to get lost in, this is your best bet. And of course, some more Atelier games. This is, I believe, let's see here, Atelier Sophie, Fierce, and Lydia and Suelle. And yeah, this is a trilogy pack, which I got on eBay, I believe, because I couldn't find it on Amazon. I had to really track this one down. It's really cool because they came with every game is on the physical disc. There's no downloading games, so all the games are on one cartridge. Really cool. And here we go, Atelier Sophie 2. This one I think is my least favorite Atelier game. I don't know why, I just couldn't connect to the characters and the story. The characters are cute, it's cool, it's a fun story, good music and stuff, but I just couldn't get connected to the cast. I just wasn't for me. Ruin Factory 5. This game I had recently started as a farming simulator / JRPG, and I think it's really cool. I've never played any Ruin Factory games before, and this one is pretty darn good, I gotta say. So if you're looking for a farming simulator JRPG, I think you'll really enjoy this one. And I'm gonna play more of it later as well too. I gotta play ReZero and Final Fantasy 12, and then I'll do reviews of those. And then this one as well. And last but not least, Octopath Traveler 1 and 2. As you know me, obviously, by my collection so far, I love JRPGs. These are absolute gold. These are, I think, the most creative art style I've ever seen in any video game. Taking an old school, 2D graphics and making it 3D, and then with the textures they have and the music and how connected you get to these 2D characters, it's so freaking cool. Like I said, if you're looking for games to sink your whole life into for a few days or even a month, I highly recommend picking up both these games. They're amazing. Especially the second one, everything they could have made better with this one, they outdid themselves with this one. Absolutely amazing. Alright, so in conclusion, this is my entire Nintendo Switch collection. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If there's any games that you guys recommend I check out or want me to review, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!